Hi, I'm Joseph Hodges, production designer. Welcome to my treehouse in Los Angeles. I've got pictures of myself as a 5-year-old in Mallorca, where we used to go and spend the summers, where my grandparents lived. There, where the men used to play petanca. Grandfather used to store all the bottles. There was his tools and junk, and I used to build hovercrafts and little airplanes out of wood. And my great-grandmother, she said to my mother someday, something in Spanish, and I remember asking her, what did great-grandmother say? She said, you're going to grow up to be a designer. And I was like, no, I'm going to be a pilot. So I went to Brighton University, which was, it's like 60 miles away from London. And I had a good time. I loved doing architecture. It was fun. I really, really enjoyed it. My second year of architecture, I designed an apartment building. The tutors said that unless I calmed down my imagination, the only thing I'd ever be able to do is film and television or to theatre. And I never thought of that. But I think around that year I saw Blade Runner. And I just thought it was the most incredible thing I'd ever seen. And it was just so real. That I thought that's what I wanted to do. But I didn't know there was a job for a production designer. It was at Paramount, again, not knowing anything about the industry. I literally walked into the Star Trek office and asked to meet the production designer. And they were like, well, why? I was like, I love Star Trek. It was the end of the first season of Next Generation, I think. I met the production designer, I showed him my work that I'd done at college and at the university, and he said, oh, well, we're about to start the second season in a couple of months. I only have a senior set designer. I'd love, I've got enough work for a junior. For a good production designer, if he's allowed, will take control. It should be in control of the whole look of the production. Everything from the props, the sets, locations, everything should go through the production designer. On 24, even the choice of the color of a car, that to me is important. It was a Star Trek Next Generation, Hook, Dracula. I think I then went back and did the pilot and the first couple of episodes of Deep Space Nine. And that's why Deep Space Nine looks so different than any other Star Trek, is because we were young, cocky, and we beat the production designer up that we could do all these molds and we could cast these things, stuff that they'd never done before. One of the assistant art directors on Sequest got Viper. He asked me to work on Viper, and I did that for a few weeks, and then I got a call to do Shawshank Redemption. I left and did Shawshank. I felt on 24 that I was the keeper of the look. 24 is all about cool. It was my James Bond. I always look at a scene going, no, I want to play that scene where the guy goes, no, I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. It's like, it's got to be, to me, the sets are more as important as an actor. I'm there to entertain. When I read a script, it's like reading a comic. All the pictures just sort of pop into your head. You close your eyes and I want to be in this space. You want an entrance that gives you all these emotions, and well, I don't look down the list. I go, oh, I close my eyes. I remember at college, you say to people, close your eyes and put yourself in a 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot room, and people can't do it. I can't explain why I did that there, or, you know, I close my eyes and I see the frame. That's why I'm not sure about the 3D world at the moment. I'm still in love with, I love that 2D picture, that frame. It's so beautiful. I try my best to project with my work. When you look at anything, it's got to look like you're having, you want to entertain, you've got to look like you're having fun.